Warning, the following video will contain spoilers for an episode of Miraculous Ladybug. If you want my recommendation, watch the episode I am watching before continuing on with this video. But if you don't care about spoilers, then just sit back and enjoy.
I hope the 17 hours spent making this assault of the senses is worth it. Hey, Austin, I just wanted to let you know that the security system has been rebuilt and I wanted to give you back your cologne. Okay, first off, thanks for letting me know. Second, why did you feel the need to take my cologne? You do realize we're the same person, right? And you rarely use this. That raises so many questions. Like... You gotta review Princess Fragrance. I have better things to do than answer these questions. Like, finding my tie. Fine. Don't drink cologne, kids. Give me your Miraculous! I am never doing that again! Hello everybody, welcome back to my Miraculous Marathon. So the last episode was so hilarious it killed me, and if you're wondering how you can still see and hear me...
because it's magic?
That's honestly the best explanation I could come up with, because the other explanation, I'm exaggerating for the sake of a pointless joke, kind of hurts me inside. Wait, do you guys remember Reflecta? You know, that boring slog of an episode with a villain that makes every single clown that you've ever seen look less ridiculous by comparison. Well, this time around, we're having a look at Julika's friend, or rather girlfriend, Rose Lavilliant, and... well... Give me your Miraculous! Well, at least I can do a full review on this episode because, well, it has a lot more interesting things happening in it. But again... Give me your Miraculous! Let's just have a look at episode 22, Princess Fragrance. But before I get into that, I've got one question to ask. Why is it that this episode and the mime are the only ones available on Miraculous Ladybug's YouTube channel, in the US no less? Seriously, why? So we begin this episode with a news report on Ladybug and Cat Noir saving Paris from the magician of misfortune who wanted to make the Eiffel Tower disappear. Well, there goes an interesting story. Ladybug hops into a train station and de-transforms, which causes the rain to somehow stop all of a sudden, and it's daylight. Wow, even God hates Ladybug. Was that in poor taste? However, I'm guessing the rain has the effect of making Tiki sick. I did not know that was possible. I mean, she's a magical being who's lived for billions of years. I didn't know she could get sick. She says she knows of a doctor, but Marinette reminds her that she has to remain a secret, because the doctor's going to have a lot of questions, and so will her teacher. So she heads back to school. Okay, I guess that plot thread's put on hold.
Also, here's a nice little animation error. I think that Nathaniel's shoes are supposed to be gray, not skin-colored. And I think that the insides of his jeans are supposed to be a lighter shade of purple, not white.
What excuse do you have for us this time? Accidentally locked yourself in the bathroom again?
Because Marinette's the kind of girl who doesn't know how to open a bathroom door. From the inside! Seriously, if that was an actual excuse that Marinette gave to Miss Mendeleev, if she actually bought it?
Everybody's an idiot except for me.
No, of course not. I had to take my dog to the vet because he ate an entire wool sweater.
Could we please move on to the victim of the day? These lies are slowly killing me. As stated before, the main victim of the day happens to be Rose Lavilliant, who I brought up earlier in my Reflecta review, and you might remember her from Horrificator.
A fruity snack for the road?
In short, she's a textbook sweetheart. Not only are her clothes and perfume pink, but just one look at her and you can tell she's just a bundle of happiness with a cherry on top. Which I think clashes yet works extremely well with the goth, moody appearance of Julika. Which makes it all the more sad when after spraying her letter with perfume and watching the news on her phone,
Take the rest of your things and go to the principal's office.
seriously? I mean, isn't taking the phone and perfume enough? And I especially feel bad for Rose because I remember back in 10th grade when I got caught looking at my phone one too many times and I was punished by turning it into the teacher whenever I come in. During study skills of all things! Okay, I had it a lot better than Rose did, but still, it kinda sucks. But hey, at least France didn't call for a ban on all smartphones in school. Oh wait. We also get a scene that will come in handy later on.
Just to make sure you all remember that, I'll be quizzing you tomorrow on lab safety. Again.
And more reasons to be glad that Miss Mendeleev is not your chemistry teacher. So what exactly was Rose looking at on her phone? Well, as I stated before, it was just the news, where she finds out that there will be a toy drive for the kids at the city hospital, organized by the heir to the kingdom of Achu. I can only assume that there's a kingdom of Belch in this universe as well. Tell me, does Achu have a philosopher named Nostradam? Nobody knows. Dear God, I'm slowly turning into Cat Noir! Prince Ali, surprisingly enough voiced by Keith Silverstein. Yeah, I'm sure we all made the Aladdin joke at some point while watching this. And this episode doesn't help matters.
He's just so gorgeous, and with a heart of gold!
I mean, what's next? Is he going to have 75 golden camels, 53 purple peacocks, and 95 white Persian monkeys? And 60 elephants on his galore, with his bears and lions and brass bands and more, with his 40 figures, his coats and beggars, and birds that warble on cake! Okay, I'm moving on. So she decides to write him a letter confessing her admiration and respect for him. But after a moment that will never not be annoying for me.
Girl, your fake excuses don't work on me. Huh?
Achoo! I think I'm getting sick.
Then don't breathe on him.
But Rose asks Chloe to give him that special letter, seeing as the prince is going to stay at her hotel, and Chloe ruins everything.
You think I want to get anywhere near this fish funk?
Yeah. As if being sent to the principal's office wasn't bad enough, here comes Chloe to rip her heart out and spit in her face, making her upset, which is probably made clear when the episode decides to get fancy by using these dip to black transitions. I'll admit it does make the situation more somber, but don't you think that it's a bit too okay, we're fading, and leaving Hawkmoth a great opportunity to send in Akuma to make her his next minion.
Fly away, my little Akuma, and evilize her!
What a oh yeah, Marinette loses Tiki. And Chloe finds her on the sidewalk pretending to be a toy with this stupid face. Seriously, Bandai, could you make a plush version of Tiki with this face? I mean, I know I called it stupid, but screw it, I want a toy version of this. Can somebody get to work on that? I'll be sure to send you my address as soon as you show me a picture of that plush version of Tiki. I am not very trustworthy. Well, okay, I kind of am, but oh, whatever. Just show Rose being akumatized.
Princess Fragrance, I am Hawkmoth. Your perfume is now your secret weapon. No one will be able to resist it, especially Prince Ali.
I'm coming, my prince!
So we cut to Le Grand Paris, where Marinette tries to make an entrance, but the guard says only Chloe's friends can pass through.
We're BFFs.
Aha! Chloe doesn't have any friends.
Well, somebody's losing his job, seriously. Does Chloe not know about this? Well, seeing as she watches my channel, I guess she now knows about it and is probably firing him right now. But then Marinette disguises herself as a pizza delivery person and
It's usually sushi. Top floor, Imperial Suite.
So, let me get this straight. If Mary lies about being Chloe's best friend, it's an instant
No.
But if she disguises herself as a pizza delivery woman, even though she looks no different from her usual self, and Chloe usually orders sushi, the guard lets her in? I know I used this clip before, but...
Everybody's an idiot except for me.
So before I lose my mind, let's just move on to the villain of the day.
At your service, Princess Fragrance.
Princess Fragrance. Oh boy! For one, I don't think her design is the worst thing in the world. I mean, after these guys, there's nowhere to go but up. But the green skin tone is a complete eyesore. Seriously, why is her head green? However, her powers are much better than Reflecta. She can use her fragrance to make people her servants, and when she eventually reaches Chloe, she is able to make her smell like dead fish. Mostly because...
I thought someone packed a tuna fish sandwich, but it turns out that it's Rose's perfume. You think I want to get anywhere near this fish funk?
Yeah. Now, from the sound of this, you would probably expect this villain to be kinda good. So what kills it?
No need. I'm his princess.
And kid,
No way to speak to a princess.
Ugh, that voice! That freaking voice! Now, I just want to say this now. I do not have any problem with Erin Fitzgerald as a person or as a voice actress. She's great at what she does, she gives great advice to aspiring voice actors and actresses, and she does a great job as Rose, Juleka, and even Reflecta. But good God, what happened here? The squeakiness, the inflections, everything just gets on my nerves! As if things couldn't get any worse, her minions have to speak as well. Or rather, sing.
At your service, Princess Fragrance.
Yep. Someone thought that having her minions speak with a sing-songy voice would be the greatest idea, and having these minions stand out amongst the rest.
At your service, Princess Fragrance.
Because that isn't going to get annoying. And believe me when I say it gets worse.
Give me your Miraculous!
But we're not there yet. So the story basically boils down to Princess Fragrance chasing after Prince Ali to make him her prince, with Cat Noir joining to make sure he's safe. Marinette helping them out, Cat Noir making me more afraid of what he's going to do to me once he gets his Miraculous back, and him, Deadfish, Ali, and his chaperone escaping and driving away.
We have precisely 9 minutes.
Oh yeah, and Chloe gave Prince Ali Tiki as a gift. She gave the Prince of a Chew a sneezing Kwame. This honestly feels like a sick joke. Wait, more ways than what? Wait a minute. Sick joke. Sneezing Kwame. A cheer. Oh my God! But Princess Fragrance finds the four, perfumes them up, and takes them to the Ponce de Arts. And Marinette finds the car as well as Tiki, and finally takes her to the healer. Now, I have a couple of things to say about this one scene.
Number 1!
I don't know why I find that funny.
Number 2!
Is she gonna be okay?
One who is burning with impatience can never eat hot porridge.
What?
Number 3!
How is any of this working? What kind of healing is this?
Number 4!
Rare hairless flying species from Kingdom of Achu. I was allowed to have one because I won a zoo tap dancing contest when I was in the Kingdom of Achu.
Again, what?
Number 5!
And for once, I'm not complaining, even though I wasn't complaining for the first one. I told you to remember this man, but don't forget about him just yet. He's still going to be important. So, winter transformation sequence here, and we cut to seeing Princess Fragrance's wedding, I guess? Ladybug steps in to stop the unholy matrimony and Princess Fragrance shoots her, but it turns out that Ladybug has a brain and she used a clothespin to plug up her nose.
So would inhaling the perfume through her mouth have the same effect or what?
So Princess Fragrance to the ear sends out her minions and Ladybug takes care of them no problem. Except for Cat Noir.
Give me your Miraculous!
My God! Your ears are not deceiving you people. That's actually what Cat Noir sounds like.
Give me your Miraculous!
I mean, I honestly don't know if it was Bryce Papenbrook who did that, but regardless, it's just embarrassing to listen to. And I don't mean in a funny way, I mean in a sad way. At least with the puppeteer when he was speaking like a 5-year-old, it was at least funny, but this?
Cataclysm!
I mean, how could anybody listen to that and just go, yeah, this is perfect, let's put it in the episode? Good God, I hope the checks were cleared by the end of the session. So, remembering what Miss Mendeleev said about perfume being flammable, she trips Cat Noir, causing him to accidentally use his cataclysm to launch some fireworks into the air to prevent Princess Fragrance from making all of Paris look like Superman 64 on an emulator. And she throws him into the water for added measure. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. So Ladybug makes it to Le Grand Paris and uses her lucky charm, and what does she summon this time?
A balloon?
She puts a balloon in a PVC pipe and throws it at her perfume gun, trapping the perfume inside. She then grabs the gun and breaks it, releasing the Akuma. Insert status quo you seen here, turn everything back to normal, and then... oh, great. Just beautiful! Another day, another attack, another victory for the Miraculous Duo, and another image from the cat boy himself that I can no longer unsee. Thanks a lot, Zag Animation, I hope you're happy! Speaking of happy, Rose finally confesses her feelings for Prince Ali. Chloe arrives to take him away, but Prince Ali insists on going to the children's hospital with Rose. They both walk away, leaving Chloe in the dust behind a wall of flames. Perfect ending, guys, 10 out of 10, with a hen from a pig pen and Big Ben will like his Dutchman. Ah! So that was Princess Fragrance. How does it? Holy crap, this was annoying! Okay, there are some things I like about this episode. For one, I think Rose is a kind-hearted, sympathetic character, and the story is a nice change of pace, seeing Marinette trying to help Prince Ali without her powers, as well as being separated from Cat Noir, and we get to see more of this guy. And of course it has the typical strengths of a Miraculous Ladybug episode, so everything checks out there. But sweet Jesus, I just can't stand this episode! Seriously, much like Lady Wi-Fi, there are way too many moments that just make me either cringe or... From Marinette's lies to Princess Fragrance to the guard letting Marinette the pizza woman into the hotel to this...
At your service, Princess Fragrance. Give me your Miraculous!
And again, I do not want to hurt Erin Fitzgerald's feelings with this, but her performance as Princess Fragrance was just grating. I get that this was the direction she was given, but is it wrong for me to be annoyed by this? When I first saw this episode, I didn't know what to make of it. I mean, yeah, I was annoyed by this.
Give me your Miraculous!
But that was it. I was seriously hoping to give this episode a proper chance and maybe find some things to praise about it. But after watching this for the review, I am sorry, but this is one of the worst episodes of Season 1. It's not the worst considering we still have these three. In fact, it kind of ranks right up there with Reflecta. But it's still a disappointment. I can't recommend this episode to anyone unless you want to complete the season. I know that may seem a bit harsh, and you know what? I probably was a bit too harsh. I mean, we only hear the minions sing 7 times, but I'm sorry, this episode just doesn't do it for me. And again, to Erin Fitzgerald, I do not wish any ill will on you. You're great at what you do, and I hope you keep up the good work. And I'm sorry if what I said about your performance as Princess Fragrance hurt your feelings. I do not intend to do so. That's the thing that sucks about doing these negative reviews. I always worry about what the voice actor is going to think, and some of the voice actors have seen my reviews, so I really don't know what they think about me, and especially with the negative ones, I honestly hope that they don't get the impression that I hate them or anything. I don't. I support the English voice cast and the rest of the Miraculous team. But that isn't going to stop me from considering episodes like this a complete bust. Man, these past 4 episodes have been nothing but duds. The half exclusion of Guitar Villain, but I still consider it a bad episode. But thankfully, the worst of Season 1 is finally over! So next time on the Miraculous Marathon, we're going to have a look at Simon Says. However, just because I've been so negative in the past 4 reviews, this one included, I'm going to be dedicating that episode review to the people who worked on the show, the voice actors, including Aaron Fitzgerald, and especially Ezra Weiss. So until then, this is ASLB, and I've got nothing else to say other than, have a great life, stay miraculous,
Give me your Miraculous!
and see ya. It's just water and Mio. Don't freak out.